Yo, Flares backstage, yo. Sunflower Lounge vlog. I wanted to do the intro in here because I always do intros outside and it just gets really boring. We've got the whole Flares gang down. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
The massive headliner, probably the biggest you've done in a while, I think. I mean, you played the Hare and Hounds show, but this feels like you've accumulated the following. You've had 3 singles out now. And
GCSEs got in the way.
GCSEs out of the way. Oh yeah, so relatable, right? GCSEs, yeah, man. What is it like? But I think, you know, you guys have got a real kind of gang feel to you, in the sense of like not like hood gang, but like, I don't know, Stranger Things or Mystery Inc. So do you guys ever think about just going out there and like, I don't know, solving supernatural mysteries and stuff?
Literally all the time.
We don't just think about it. We do.
You actually do it. Yeah, you and the demagogues just always hanging out there. I feel like you spend a lot of time frolicking in gardens based on your Instagram content.
That's true.
Is it one person's garden in
His
particular?
mom has a very nice garden. Big up.
Really? Like landscape gardener? Or... Big up Leo's mum, does commission. Shall I put like her link in the bio to do if she need any? Yes, Marlon. And on your photo Instagram content as well, you had a picture that's like on the balcony by the custard factory. How did you get there? Because I always look up, I'm like, how the hell did Flares get up there?
So, my dad used to work with a guy who has an apartment there, who has a balcony there.
It's not an apartment, it's actually like a business thing, is it?
I was shitting myself. I was almost in tears, like it was not good.
I can't do this anymore. I mean, it's probably the most hipster space you could ever die in if you want to go. You guys kind of gave away your age a bit there, because you mentioned GCSEs. You are probably the youngest band in the scene, right? What is it like? Are you guys 16, 17, 15?
16.
Mad. But I think your songwriting is incredibly mature. Like, especially a song like Keep It. I feel the way the song is written and the lyrical content. Wise beyond years, yeah. Is it you two on the songwriting?
Live.
Yeah.
And what is that song Keep It about? Because it feels like a bit of a yearning to me. What is it like? I try to...
It kind of...
literal meaning.
I would really wish it had a very deep, interesting personal meaning, but we came up with the chorus being very, very catchy and that sort of thing, and we built the rest around it. It's kind of just like,
I think it's nice that it came out during GCSEs. Like, keep it up, guys.
Keep it up. You can do it. And it can be that postmodern feeling, you know. It doesn't have to have a set meaning, whatever the people want to interpret from it. Because I feel like going to school for you guys, how do people in your year like react to Flares? Because when I started doing creative stuff when I was 16, 17, everyone was just a bit of a dick to me at school. They was like disliking my YouTube videos, which were admittedly, they were a bit crap. Whereas it was peak. But yeah, you fucking still DM me now, and that's how Radio 1's going. I think I got a little sidetracked there. But I think the quality of Flares is actually quite there. It's quite up there. So do people react well to it? You said mixed there.
I mean, well, I say mixed, but it's kind of, people are jokey, like, you know, like...
We started out as a school band, didn't help us. So as we started, it was like
playing assemblies.
And end of year assembly, that was us, we were there.
With a clarinet player.
To be fair, if you have end of year assembly, that's what, an instant capacity of about a compulsory attendance.
Biggest gig, 100.
They don't want to be there. That's it.
Maybe more gigs we should have compulsory attendance. It stops the room being empty. However you get there. And I did a bit of a tangent, but the drum beat on Lightning, what is it like, the clap? Can you do it? Because it's a really catchy clap.
Come on.
Yeah, it's like that.
We need everyone doing that tonight.
Ta-ta.
Hey!
Go on.
Hey! I can't clap because I break the recording. But yes. That'll really help me sync the audio up later, actually. Thank you for that.
Sits on and choose, got on his truth, I don't care for and I don't care for you to leave now in the past. Our struggles are similar and certainly not few. Differences are weak as I grew out of youth. Maybe it's just the smoke that surrounds us still, but this candle that captures us never runs out of film. My mind is tiring, red turns to blue. Thicker as toffee, I can't bear to move. Away from my addiction, a screw comes loose. I look to tie it up, but I'm in a position to choose.
That works. I'm shooting it at myself. I'm just getting you in focus. What is my life, man? What is my life? Sorry for blinding you. There you go. That's kind of funny. There you go. Tom from the Novas. Oi, oi.
Tim from fucking everywhere. Oh,
From literally everywhere. Oh no, it's a vlog. You can swear.
shit. Tim from everywhere. My God.
Novas to DJing the gig. It's going
Well,
sick. What tunes?
One of us. We got a bit of parquet courts, anything
Parquet
you
courts,
want. I got
bit
everything.
of-
I got James Brown. I got this girl. Hello there.
Got this girl. Yeah, vlogging. Tim Senna. Yeah.
You don't know it's me, Tim Senna?
No, I'm not. Well, yeah, I've got like. I'm not. I'm not Zoella. I'm like very much not Zoella. It's every day, blow with that. Blow.
Every day
with that
blow.
Disney Channel float.
Oh,
So, something on YouTube. Oh! He's spinning the big hits. And the crowd is loving it. Oh, this is the size of Novas crowds, right? Normally. It's actually not. When's the secret headliner coming?
20th of September. Get on it.
Yeah.
Come down.
What?
We're gonna have free booze. That's the secret.
That's the secret.
Free booze.
Oh, free booze. And I soon look outside sometimes. I just with my friends online. New consistent outside Sunflower Lounge after the sixth set opening up. I guess you're quite a new act, aren't you? And you're a different vibe to Flair's headline. So how did you feel it went down? I think you got a really sick reaction actually.
Yeah, I felt it was alright. I didn't feel like I was on form as much as I usually am, but
I think you sounded good.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was calm. Yeah, the reaction was cool. It was better than I thought.
I'll tell you, like I accidentally pocket dialed my girlfriend in your set, and then she just texted me, was like, "Did you mean to pocket dial me?" I was like, "What?" She says, "Yeah, I heard someone's spoken word." So that's like the subliminal from marketing. She said it sounded good. So if it sounds good down a phone line, I reckon you're doing all right.
Yeah, nice one.
How would you describe your vibe? Because I hope it doesn't come off as an insult, but I think I got a bit of like a more serious Jimothy Lacoste vibe from you. If you know him, that kind of, spoken word, playful tone, and then like the new Swim Deep song has got spoken word, but you're obviously inspired by the streets as well.
Yeah, man. Well, because Ozzy produced some of the songs we were speaking.
Actually produced them, no way.
Yeah, we were speaking, and that first one, he was literally, I sent it him. He was like, "That sounds like Jimmy Lacoste." So it's,
There you go.
it's the same kind of low-key production on it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And yeah, it's kind of lo-fi and just quite chilled, really, nothing major. Yeah.
But you're maybe taking the piss less. And can you speak Spanish? Or
And not speak Spanish.
that's fair enough. Also,
For this design of clothes as well as me.
what's it like DJing for that as well? Is that an intense experience or just pressing play?
Nah, it's not that hard. Like I have to make sure that I'm concentrating, so I know when to sort of go into the next song. So I'm just stood there.
Make sure he
while
doesn't
it's
have too many drinks before he
Make
goes
sure
on.
I don't have too many smokes
Make
before
sure you
I
don't
go.
fall over, break the decks.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's standard. It's all right though. I really enjoy it, man.
That's sick. And I was saying to you off camera as well, I love the 0121 hoodie. So you're obviously really invested in the city. And whereabouts are you from in Birmingham?
So I. What are you saying? No, I grew up in Acox Green, right, which is
That's sick.
like south-east from.
Nine Styles?
Hey,
Nine Styles School, is that near Acox?
I went to a school in Hall Green. I can't remember what it's called those days.
Called Hall Green School.
Might have been that one.
He's from Worcester. He's from Worcester.
this is the thing. Where Peace, they're from like.
Well, exactly. Listen, yeah, Peace saying they're from Brum and they're from Worcester as well.
So you can say you're from Brum. Everyone who plays the Sunflower Lounge is from Birmingham, so you're from Birmingham now.
That's it.
That's the way it works.
Standard.
I think that culture, like, do you feel really a part of that? Because I guess you cross over a bit, like with the rap scene coming out of Birmingham, and the Noisy documentary with Mike Skinner, but then also the indie scene, which Flair's now a massive part of.
It's kind of like blurring the lines between. I think the lines are already blurring between like indie and rap, and especially because the two scenes in Birmingham are like thriving. You've got that sort of mix, so it's just about bringing it all together. You know what I mean?
I know you do. I used to hate that song, but now I want it. I just want it. You should sit with me, even though you hate my music. Why do you hate my music? Behind your house, what are you? I'm the one to be in the street, I'm carefree. I won't admit when something scares me, but I'm feeling it. All my friends in a different city.
Backstage with the High Wycombe's finest only son. Do you actually have any competition in High Wycombe? What's the High Wycombe music scene like? Dreadful. But it's like, I've got one friend there, so it's cool.
Yeah,
and
that's why we're here in Birmingham.
Yeah, it's nice being back here because I'm just scared of the pretty vile crowd. Like, I've seen Bring Me the Horizon at Alexandra Palace, and at least then you've got room. At least then it's not just like a gap and then people like swinging at you. But it is punk, so you know.
We're here to calm it down.
You're here to with some nice smooth indie music. I don't know. I saw you guys here before, and you were there were some heavier moments.
Yeah, maybe not tonight though, which is kind of daunting.
Yeah. Where's the Sugar Thief shirt at?
It's at home.
Because you wore it last night.
Behind the bread bin, could be the case.
Could be anywhere. Because I mean, what I love about you guys is you're not from Birmingham, but you show love to the scene. You know, you wear the merch. The merch is important.
Yeah, we learn the songs.
You learn the songs. Yeah, you were playing like Riskus and Chief for your DJ sets.
Another one for tonight. Yeah, we got.
Oh, okay.
We heard you were coming down.
Oh, thank you. This is why I love Only Son. What snippets can you give us? What should we expect from the set?
Silver Tsunami.
Silver Tsunami. Bigger mosh pits than Pretty Vile?
Can't promise that.
Maybe
Cannot
not.
promise that.
Calm down a little bit.
Still go for it.
Yeah. And what are you guys up to then? Have you got like a new EP coming or out?
We're doing a couple of singles this year.
Oh, okay, interesting.
We're going to do something a bit bigger next.
I'm exciting.
Not sure.
Maybe like Wembley Stadium?
Oh yeah. It's already booked.
It's doable. It's doable. And finally, pick a sticker of a band on the wall that you like. Any band. Which is your favourite?
Does it have to be a sticker?
No, it can be anything that's written on.
It's got to be that.
What is that? Only Son?
It was only shadows and we changed it.
Oh, so you vandalised their... a lot. My favourite bit of vandalism is Jackie P is playing Mozart. It's a bit of a free-for-all in here.
That is great.
Someone else just put their phone number on here. It's a complete free-for-all. How do you even write on a ceiling, man? I've never...
No, what Ashes have literally taken up so much room.
Skin Kids Disco.
So much room.
Everyone, man. How many of these bands are even... Oh, James Blunt was here.
Oh, Blunt is... Taylor Swift loves Only Son.
Yeah, Taylor Swift does that. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Have you seen her in the Cats trailer though?
Not yet.
That's a bit traumatising. No, it's a nightmare.
Dua Lipa's been here. I don't know if you know.
Oh shit, yeah. Do you know anything about Dua Lipa here though? What? She was bitching about the venue because they made her do her makeup in the car park. So
she's actually been here?
Yeah, when
I thought that was a joke.
It's not her, but she was here. And when she played Birmingham Arena, she did a big Instagram story saying, "We've come so far. I had an awful gig in Birmingham at a place called the Sunflower Lounge." Just started shitting on the sun. I was like, all right, so you have to carry. They were like, they made us carry our gear down the stairs. Can you imagine having to carry your gig down the stairs as a band? She probably didn't have to do it.
Fucking gig. And we love it.
Did you guys do your makeup in the car park? Which I can only assume's out there.
Yeah, we've done. I was naked where you're standing for about 2 minutes.
What?
Yeah,
that's all right.
Everyone's obsessed with head, I just need to wild on, so I'm guessing that you'll probably be mine. Lies, as a kid, my biggest worry is wrong. Head nice, telling the head nothing to my life. Close your eyes, I was fine. Besides, I was still young, I didn't really know what was about to come. Cause no one talks about depression. Turn a blind eye up, depression, and they wonder why the kidneys are not therapy session. No one understands, no one knows where to start. This is fine.
That is solid though. Sweet. You guys ready? Yeah. Sweet. Pretty vile after a pretty crazy set. I'm not going to call it a vile one, but you have the only crowds that I fear. I fully fear them. Look, I saw Bring Me the Horizon at Ali Pali. At least at those gigs, the crowd is so packed that you have a bit of, you know, it's like a boxing match. You can hug the opponent. You guys, it's just a gap and then someone's swinging their arms at me. Jesus Christ, but...
First-hand experiences, you can't be there.
Exactly. But it is punk in like the absolute essence and spirit of it, so I guess you guys quite like that.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Yeah, it means a lot.
I've noticed as well, is this Guinness the post-gig drink for Pretty Vile?
The Guinness Queen. I love a Guinness. I am well known as the Guinness lady at work. I
actually got a Guinness.
Oh my God, can I show you camera?
Yeah, we'll get a close up of it later.
But my friend bought me something from the Guinness factory for my birthday, and on the keychain there was just a little tag, and I was like, DIY it. Gotta get a Guinness.
My first legal drink was a Guinness, and I mean, I don't know how old you guys are, whether you...
18. It was my birthday last week!
It's all fine, we don't have to hide anything. You see that deal? But you guys are from Coventry, so how do you feel the scene compares here to there? Because I think, where was it, the Tin? I think I saw you guys. You got a bit of a spiritual home, but Birmingham feels kind of, I guess, closer together.
Oh, for sure. Community in Birmingham is just so much better than Coventry. Coventry community, like music community, is just so like it's very separate. Yeah, static. Like so strange.
Do you think it's quite locked in more kind of traditional people who are into bands like The Enemy from 10 years ago, or?
It's weird because I guess you could like there's like a large section of Coventry that'll probably say that, but then there's people like us who feel like the punk scene in Coventry, in a way, like for a long while, especially at the start of this year, just kind of like rejected our sound. So we kind of, so
Why?
I don't, no idea. And then we kind of like moved to Birmingham somehow, and it just feels so much more like community, homely, yeah.
It's funny to me because even though your sound is so much heavier, in my head you actually fit probably more closely with bands like Flares than probably other punk bands. And I think like Declan McKenna, I don't know if you guys are you guys big fans?
We love you, pretty much!
Edie was in the mosh pit. You got that close.
Me and my mum in the mosh pit.
His mum?
No!
It's okay, it's all gone.
Oh, the camera was there, mad.
It's still, the camera's there. It's right. Leo can hold it now. It's still, can you hold it?
Yeah, sure.
Can you hold it? Okay, it's all good. I thought it would really stick. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. But shout out Edie's mum.
Shout out Edie's
Nick.
mum. Nick.
We love
a
Edie's mum.
queen. We actually
It is unbelievable. And for a headline band to risk a pretty vile crowd, that's a bold move.
Thank you.
I think it paid off really well. I forgot what I was going to say now. But yeah, like Declan McKenna, as I was saying before my camera killed itself. It's alright because actually at Peace it got ripped up my bag and it went through worse. I feel like Declan McKenna, The Kids Don't Want to Come Home, I feel like that song might be about you guys.
Maybe. Well, I mean, we've never met the guy, but...
It seems that, people your guys' age now, it's less about it's less about like sound and pigeonholing people into genres and more about like, I guess, ethos and identity.
Yeah, because we've spoken about that so much, and just we think the same. Like, there's no other way of saying it. Yeah.
And it's nice that it seems like a really accepting time. Like people aren't going to say, "Oh, you're a punk band, so you can't play at an indie show." Weirdly, a lot of the older.
It's like you're a punk band, come and play at the indie show. Yeah. It's just like
it'll be mad, and it was mad. And I think the other thing I love about you guys is when you perform on stage, you clearly have like a really close, just a close connection. And as a two-piece, I guess that's always going to have to come out because there's no other band members. It's all vocally about you two. But that just comes out so clearly on stage.
Yeah, because we've been through loads of different, we started as like a 5-piece, we went through so many different things, and eventually our bassist just couldn't make a gig, and it was the one with Flares at Hare and Hounds.
Because the first time I saw you.
And then we were just kind of like, it's better with just the two of us.
It's better, and the chemistry is there. The sound's a bit raw at times, but I guess that adds to it, and you guys more than make up for it with the actual stage presence. The other thing, I know you guys are mates with Buzz Aliens, I think you know.
We love, yes.
They have a song called, I think, Wiggly. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden. You covered Old MacDonald had a farm. What is it with punk? What is it with punk bands and nursery rhymes?
We can't let go of our childhoods. It's very emotional.
CBBC.
Oh, don't no.
Went down the wrong road, I'm on the wrong path. The sun is setting slow, and I need a shot. Went down the wrong road, still on the wrong path. The sun is setting slow, but I just want fast. Every time I think she's so distant lately. Not many times in the rocks and the birds and it's only memory. She's got colors and she had friends who all had nothing for her. I guess she knows it. I am still alive.